Well, hello there. Welcome back. I am Jessica Campos with marketingforgreatness.com. Yes, the recovered attorney that turned herself into a forensic digital marketer, and now I help entrepreneurs and marketing teams building brands and monetize them. Yes. In today's episode, I will be giving tips to build a fabulous Facebook group. I get to be asked that question a lot because I have built communities, oh my goodness, for a long time now. And my latest community, it is actually a community in Austin. We have a group. From that group, we create events, we create webinars, we create many opportunities that I'm blessed to tell you that I have been able to monetize that community. Now, I want to take you behind the scenes to let you know the strategy behind building a fabulous group. So come here. And the shout out moment of this video goes out to Julia McCoy, the content hacker. She's amazing. Just guys, go and follow her mission and you'll find a lot of great content that will help your brand and your business. So Facebook group, I don't know if you know, but Facebook group is the alternative to create organic reach inside Facebook platform, because right now, unless you pay in your Facebook business page, there's really not too much reach. So we have been recommending brands to create their own communities to reach out to people, and then that's where you will see more engagement. That's where conversations happen. However, even though that has been the modification for about 3 years now, we still have brands very confused about how is it that I'm going to integrate a Facebook group, or why do I need it? And if I have it, what kind of work is this going to give me, and what's the return on the investment? So one of the great things about having the opportunity to have this video is that I want to give you the chance to think about what is your current situation with your group. If you open a group and you're not seeing engagement, we might have some solutions that can help you. And also, if you have not opened the group, I would say you are in a much better situation, because you'll have a chance to ignite the ideas of what is it that people are looking when they are searching for Facebook groups. And the great opportunity that you will have is if you could find a group that hasn't been created, so that you can be the one hosting those people who are craving for a great community. That's where the money is. So let me walk through different tips that I have for you. First thing is, your Facebook group, it is actually a community. Missing the concept of community in your strategy when it comes to what content you're going to distribute in your Facebook group, it's going to create a tremendous confusion, not only in where you are creating the content and in the process of creating your content, but also in what the users will be receiving from you. And why it's important to understand that a Facebook group, it is a community, then what is not? So Facebook group, it is not a place for you to put advertising. Facebook group, it is not a place for you to find people to spam them. Facebook group is not a place like a marketplace. Facebook has, in fact, those other corners for you, but you would not go to a Facebook group to be spammed. And honestly, I'm probably sure that you are part of Facebook groups that there's no value for you. And that's the keyword here. You must provide value in the eyes of those participants. And the value that they are getting is the power of community. Now let's discover, what does it take to build a powerful community? Powerful community, this is actually a definition that you might find in Google. A community is essentially, in simple words, a place where people feel that they are belonging. And because of that, they behave like, hey, you and I can be friends, you and I can be buddies. Just like when you were in high school, you had that connection and those bondings with people that you like them. A Facebook group is exactly like that. So what does it mean when it comes to creating your strategy around building a community? Well, do you really want to create a community? Listen, you don't have to be in every channel just because somebody else is. And what I tell my clients when they want to build a new community, a new channel, is Do you really want this? And what is going to be the objective, which is going to be our next topic to consider? What exactly is that you want to achieve from your Facebook group? Do you want to reach more people? Do you want to get awareness in a local community? Do you want to get leads? You know what? Maybe you will get the three of them, but you might not be able to get the three of them at the same time. A great goal to have with the Facebook community is to reach your local market. Even if your brand, it is going to serve people nationally, internationally, when you get brand recognition in a local market, you're also igniting word of mouth. And that's a great value already there. So now that you know that you're going to build a community and probably it's going to be treating your local community, then the next topic will be what is going to be the theme? What these people want from you? What are they looking to get? One tip I have for you when you are igniting those ideas is try to come up with activities that people do in real life. Do they gather because they want to explore new locations? Do they want to explore new restaurants? Do they gather because they want to network? What is it that you're going to host when it comes to that community? Finding an activity that is offline and recreating that online will be your best bet. In my case, what we did was we started to create events to host entrepreneurs and professionals who just wanted to meet people. We went to a location, we started to do happy hours, and after those events, we initiated the invitation to a Facebook group because it made sense that if you only met somebody offline, you're like, hey, let's just keep in touch. So it became an opportunity to stay in touch, but it was not the only thing. And I hope that you can take that as an idea to do something similar in your local market. It works out very, very well, creating opportunities to connect, but also to follow up and to keep strengthening those relationships again, to activate the word of mouth. The statistics show that when somebody comes recommended from somebody that they trust, chances of that person to trust you and hire you are going to be around 92%. So you're crazy if you're not using strategies to activate that word of mouth. And that's where the money is in groups. And lastly, when it comes to Facebook groups, your metrics are going to be your next point of consideration. Facebook groups now for business have metrics, and what that does is it gives you the chance to see your demographics, to see exactly what people like, the posts that people like. So in general, just like every other social channel, what you want is to have the chance to explore the days of the week where people are mostly connected, the time of the day when those posts are, and also who are the most engaged people. Again, you want to ignite that sense of community, and that's why they have badges for top contributor, they have moderators, and they have different roles. Try to use as many of those because people like to feel like they belong. And that's something that you can do as an admin to make them feel very, very special. So I hope that these tips ignited your inspiration to open a Facebook group, but just put some thought about the strategy and the goal and how is it that you're going to make sure that people rave about your Facebook group. I do have another video that I will refer you to. I did it on my Instagram with tips and tricks about the things I do as an admin to make sure that my community gets polished and people get nothing but the best experience. So if you like it, please comment. That's the best way for me to know that you were here, and also sprinkle some of the subscribe button there so we can keep producing content and we can keep growing together. Bye for now.